Perfect. So good morning and welcome to our taster sessions, kicking off with recovery or recover. So the idea of recover is exactly that. It's a bit of stretching, bit of foam rolling, teach you how to look after yourself and stay injury free. All right. So we might have people dropping in that don't have foam rollers. So we're literally going to start laying on your back, hugging your knees. All right, so you're just going to stretch out the lower back first of all. So head back, knees into your chest, just hug your knees there. All right, nice easy stretch kicks off. Now, what I'm going to chuck at you are some different stretches that you might not have done before. And so I'm going to work on the idea that no one's got a foam roller or massage ball. In the sessions, obviously, the more equipment you've got, the better. Let's just rock the knees gently left to right. So we're just going to open up the hips a little bit as well. Cool, it's a nice recovery on a Saturday morning. What a treat. All right, and we can just do little circles. So little circles with the knees. All right, do 5 one way and then 5 the other. And just start to be aware of anything that feels a little bit tight, a little bit niggly. We can focus on that a bit later. That's good. All right, so let's come into a bit of a butterfly stretch. So good for stretching out the inner thighs. So soles of your feet together. All right, put your hands just on your ankles, nice and lightly resting on your ankles. All right, and all you're going to do is bounce those legs up and down. So a little bit like a butterfly. A very pretty butterfly, obviously. This is good. Nice that I'm not on my own. I was worried I wasn't going to get anyone. Now we're going to do this for another 10 seconds. Then we're going to put our hands on the ankles, elbows onto the thighs, and we're just going to ease that down. So push that down. All right, it's a nice little stretch on the inner thighs. I can see that you guys have got some tight inner thighs. It's good. Just work that through. All right, so that's number one. Number two, so bouncing again. Okay, now we've got another 10 seconds. Now this time we're going to push down, but we're going to lean forwards a little bit. All right, so you're going to lean the body forwards towards your toes. All right, so hands on ankles, push down a bit, lean forwards a little bit, open up that stretch a bit more. Hopefully you can get the knees a little bit lower this time. That's good, so just stretch, hold it there, pressure on. It's good. Okay, relax. Bounce it out, good. Okay, now this next one, we're going to keep bouncing. Instead of putting pressure on the thighs, we're just going to try and get the forearms in front of the feet. All right, so don't force it. If you've got mega tight in the thighs, you're not going to be able to do it. If you're nice and flexible, you might be able to give it a go. All right, so you're going to keep bouncing. And all we're going to do is just lean forwards, try and get forearms on the floor in front of your toes, head down. Just ease those knees down. Really nice stretch in the thigh. Unless you've got tight in the thighs, and it won't be a nice stretch at all. Just sink back into the stretch we've done before. Nice. All right. Shake them legs out. Okay, so we're going to cross the right foot over the left knee. Going to hug the knee to the left shoulder. All right, so you should get a bit of a stretch going through the glutes. Only be a light stretch to start with. All right, just hold that there. All right, you can hug that knee in a bit harder. You can even lift the foot off the floor, lean back slightly to really bring that stretch on. But be careful. If you fall backwards, you may do yourself some mischief. So just go carefully. Lift that foot, lean back slightly, hugging your knee to your chest. Hold it there 30 seconds. Yeah, that's good. Nice one. All right, change round. So right leg straight, left foot goes onto the outside. And this time we hug the knee towards the right shoulder. Start there. And if you need to bring the stretch on a bit more, just lift that foot and gently lean back. Should feel a bit of a deeper stretch into the piriformis. A nice little stretch out. This is good. Nice little stretch. All right, shake the legs out. Let's see how we're doing on time. Now we're going to go into a 90-90 stretch next. So, front leg at 90 degrees. Back leg also at 90 degrees. All right. So you have to just line yourself up. You can use your camera to do that. All right. Now you're going to reach towards the front foot, lean your body over that front foot. Should be able to get a real nice deep stretch in the piriformis, which is just the deep muscle in the glute in the butt area. Now we're going to hold this stretch for a minute, starting from now. All right, so chest stays up. Just lean across, you sit right into it. You may feel a bit of tightness through the hip on the back leg, particularly if you've got tight hip flexors. Just focus on the attention on the front leg, getting right into the butt, into the glute on this side. 20 seconds done. It's good. Halfway through, 30 seconds to go, and I'm going to take a bit of time to get you into position on the other way around. 20 seconds to go. Looking good. Last little bit. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop there. Awesome. So gently come out of that. Don't just sit out of it straight away. All right, but now we're going to turn it onto the other side. So 90 degrees on the front leg. 90 degrees on the back leg. Just grab my phone. All right. So it's there and there. Now this time we're leaning across the other foot. Now don't be surprised if it feels like a completely different stretch. Sometimes you're just tighter on one side than you are the other. All right, off we go, 1 minute. But again, focus the attention on this front leg. Don't worry too much about the hips being tight on this side. All right, but use your arms, use your hand to really pull on that foot if you're struggling to get across. Definitely seem to be tighter on the left side this morning. All right. The main thing is the stretch. Doesn't matter too much what your upper body's doing. Okay, halfway through, 30 seconds to go. Looking good, 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Awesome. Okay, get yourself a drink if you need one. Quick drink, and then we're going into another kind of glute piriformis stretch. So, actually, I'll turn it around. So, if you've got a nice white line painted down the middle of your mat, then you're in luck. But if not, you've got to try and find the center point. So, the front leg, bending the knee. So, if I've got the right knee slightly across the center line, right forearm is down, left forearm is down. The knee is slightly across the center. The hips are nice and straight. Right, so it will look like that. So it's basically like a pigeon. I think it's a pigeon pose or whatever. Loren will know when she comes in. Right, but that front knee is bent slightly off the center. You should feel a nice stretch in that right piriformis, right into the butt. All right, holding it for a minute. Off we go. Now, if you don't feel as much of a stretch in the right butt as you want to, bring the knee across towards the left a little bit more, and then sit your weight onto the right butt cheek. It'll really bring that stretch on. All right, so again, stay as relaxed as you can. Nice deep breathing. Just relax into that stretch. Get the hips as heavy as possible. And really push onto that right butt. Halfway through already. All right, so another 25 seconds, and then we're going to come out of this and go on to the other side. All right, really good for the hip flexor as well on the left leg. Make sure you keep the left leg as relaxed as possible. Nice and heavy through the left hip, stretching out the hip flexor here. 10 more seconds, and we're going to come out of this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Excellent. Okay, so walk yourselves up on your hands first of all, and then gradually bring yourself out of it. And we're going to move on to the other side. Exactly the same stretch. All right, so we're working on the left knee. So left knee comes in front, but it comes over to the right side. So it's off the center line. Keep the right hip nice and straight. All right, and we're just going to drop onto the forearms. Sit onto the left side a little bit to bring the stretch on. All right, off we go. Now again, if you notice that one side was stiffer in the 90-90 stretch, you're probably going to find the same thing with this one. You might be sitting at a slightly different height. Hips might feel a little bit more tight on one side than the other, but that's fine. Just gives you something to work on with the foam roller. 20 seconds done. Real nice stretch. Let those hips go nice and heavy so you can really sink into it. Get some pressure into that hip, the right hip this time. Just stay as relaxed as possible. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, so again, just come out of that nice and easy. Good stuff. Nice. All right, so I'm going to stand up for the next one. So I apologize. You'll basically just be looking at my legs. It's enough to give anyone a fright on Halloween. We've got Halloween jokes. All right, so we're going to stretch the hamstrings. All right. So a minute stretch. What we're going to do is you're going to bend your legs, and then you're going to lean forward in for that hamstring stretch there. All right, so the aim is get chest onto the upper thighs, but as you can see, hopefully you can see there, my legs are bent to make sure that I just get all of the stretch in the hamstring. All right, so 1 minute, off we go. So it isn't cheating having your legs bent. We're not aiming to try and prove we can touch your toes by bending the legs, but by taking the hamstrings off of a locked straight leg position, you can just isolate the hamstring for the good stretch. So 15 seconds done. If anyone joins in now, they're going to think, what the hell are they doing? That's good. Just keep the stretch on the hamstring. Focus on the hamstring. Really nice stretch. You can walk your hands a bit further forwards. If you want to give it a bit of a different look, drop your head down, chin down to chest. 20 seconds to go. Really stretch out that hamstring. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Gently come up. Shake them legs out. Good. All right. So, just going to go into stretch on the knees. All right. So, feet flat behind you. All right. Sit down onto your heels. You're just going to reach your hands as far forwards as you can. Drop your head down. Nice stretch through the upper back. Sort of stretches out the shins a bit as well at the same time. All right, head down. Reach as far forwards as possible. Get a really good stretch into the back. Cool, another 15 seconds and then we are done. Good, nice deep breaths in and out. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. So there you go, it gives you a little taste of recover. Now, like I say, normally we'd have foam rollers, massage balls, all kinds of stuff. So stretching normally makes up sort of maybe a third, maybe a half of it. The rest of it is kind of proper rehab stuff with the foam roller. Obviously, we didn't know if everyone would have a foam roller, so that's why it feels a bit different. But core is coming next. So what have we got? 5 minutes. Look at that, 5 minutes. So go get yourselves a drink. I'm gonna turn the mic pack off for a little bit. We might have a bit of switching over, so you might have some people dropping out, some people signing in for this bit. All you're gonna need for core is a mat and yourself. So if you want to go get a quick coffee, quick drink, do so. I'm gonna go find my water, and then we'll be back on the mats. If anyone's got any questions they want to sort of ask me while we're in between classes, feel free to unmute and ask me anything. If not, we'll just sit here in silence. Here we go. So Mark's still there, Karen's in, Mike's in. Beard looking strong, Mike. That's good. Good stuff. All right, so going into core next. I've got some different people. That's good. All right, we've got 3 minutes. Awesome. Nice way to start. So we're going to get started with core in about 2 minutes. Like I said, we're going to start with you on your backs. All right, so there won't be anything too hardcore today with weights and stuff. We'll play nice. So 2 minutes and we'll get going. All right. Nice little stretch up. It's good. Now, if you're doing core, just make sure that your camera's tilted down. So, Mark, if you can, just tilt your camera down a bit so we can keep an eye on what you're up to. If he's nipped off to get a coffee, you won't hear me, and that's fine. That's good stuff. There we go. Right, what have we got? I've got 2 minutes, so we'll do a little intro, shall we? Okay, so obviously core is all about abdominals, obliques, lower back. So the sessions are normally a mixture of all three. So you do a lot of exercises for that. Improving core strength is obviously important for lots of stuff. Sometimes we add weights, sometimes we add bands, foam rollers, pumpkins, whatever we've got. Right, we're going to go unweighted today, so we're just going to do some core exercises. Yeah, I reckon we'll start with a plank. Do you reckon we start with a plank? Yeah, come on. 30 seconds. I was going to start on the back, but we'll start with some planks. We'll just do 30 seconds. So we'll do 30 seconds of a forearm plank. Then we'll have 15 seconds rest, and then we'll go straight arm, and we'll go side planks, transitions. All right. So 30 seconds. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1, go. So core has officially started. So bum down. Oh, forearm. What am I doing? That's a good start. So on your forearms, halfway through, 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, so the next one is going to be a straight arm plank. So again, 30 seconds, it's just a small amount. Hopefully you can all achieve 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, bum down. That's it. Squeeze that belly button. Pull the belly button towards your spine. Halfway through. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Now, anyone that does the classes knows that I can't do side planks because I'm so tall. We're going to do side planks. So I'm going to go on my knees. Most of these guys are going to go straight legged. So up we go. Side plank. Oh, I won't be able to manage it for 30 seconds. Come on. All right, and if you're super strong, you can get the top leg in the air as well. Otherwise, just stay on that side, elbow underneath your shoulder, work the side plank. If you're 6'4" like me, you'll find it even harder than these slightly shorter people. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Cool. Change rounds. Yeah, side planks are definitely harder for tall people. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. So, it's good. So you see, I like to make you feel comfortable that you don't need to be a professional athlete to do these classes. I know I look like a professional athlete, but even I struggle with some things. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Good. Now, because I'm trying to encourage people to join the classes, we're not going to do transition plank because that just wouldn't be very nice, would it? So you guys get to enjoy a session of core with no transition plank. So we're going to go a bit of a quick Tabata. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So what I want you to do, lay on your back, knees tucked into your chest, hands behind your head, breathe out, crunch up nice and tight. Now, we're going to do 10 lots of these, but you're working for 10 seconds. So 10 seconds as fast as you can, then 5 seconds recovery. Doing this 10 times, all right? So get ready. This is fast and furious, so we like to mix it up a bit. 3, 2, 1, go. So work hard. 10 seconds is a short period of time, so go as hard as you can. 3, 2, 1, stop. 5 seconds rest. That's 1 down, 9 to go. Ready and go. 10 seconds. Come on, work as hard as you can. Nice and fast, nice and fast. Let's go. Stop. Good. 2 down. Get ready. Go. All right. Short rest and short work periods. It's good. 2, 1. Stop. Good. 3 down. Nice. Get them legs ready and go. Good. Now, when I say get ready, get the knees up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. Get ready. 2, 1. Go. That's it. Come on. Work hard. Work hard. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Halfway through. Ready. 2, 1. Go. 10 seconds. Work hard. Work hard. Work hard. 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Nice, guys. Well done. 4 more. And go. That's it. Come on. Work, work, work. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Nice. Should be burning a bit now. Ready and go. 10 seconds. Come on. 3 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Go. 2 more reps. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep those hands back. Work them abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. 1 more, people. 1 more. Come on. Ready and go. Last one. Number 10. Work as hard as you can. Up, up, up. Come on, sit up, sit up. 3, 2, 1. Done. Awesome. Well done, recover. Nice little burner, that one. Okay, Mark, just turn your camera down if you can hear me, just so we can see what you're up to. As beautiful as your ceiling is, I want to see what you're up to, you know? You might just be laying there not doing anything. Good man. Nice one. All right, guys, let's get you turning onto your front. All right, so we've done fast and furious, done a few planks. Let's do a bit of lower back. We're going to work for a minute. All right. So depending on how strong your lower back is, depends what level you want to do. So easy level, forehead resting on your hands, just raise the upper body up. All right, so that's choice number 1. Number 2 is toes pointed, feet together, upper and lower at the same time. Or if you really fancy treating yourself, legs wide, arms wide, minute of skydivers. All right, entirely up to you. 1 minute of work. So work nice and easy, nice and controlled. It's not about speed. This one's about technique. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. This is 1 minute of work. All right, so keep it nice and slow. Little pause at the top. Get that lower back working. It's nice just to try something a bit different. That's it. Good. Nice work, guys. Keep it going. So time-wise, we're up to 30 seconds. All right, so control it. That's good. Nice. Little pause at the top. A little pause at the top of the rep always makes it a bit harder. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Awesome. Nice. You like that? It's good. Well done. Stay on your front. Gonna have a little bit of a challenge for you. So you've probably done these before, but it's always fun to see how people get on first thing in the morning. All right, so arms out straight, legs out straight. Gonna raise your left arm and your right leg. Back down, right arm, left leg. All right, now this is great for your core, great for stabilization and balance, and hopefully it'll give me a bit of a laugh when some of you can't do it. All right, let's have a little look. So, can do it for 1 minute. Again, nice and controlled. So arms out straight, legs are straight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Karen, get them arms straight. Nice and straight, nice and straight. Good. Nice one. Oh, you're all showing off. This is good. Right, Karen, get them arms straight. That's it. Perfect. So left arm up, right leg up. Switch it round. Good. Keep the head down. That's it. Keep raising up. Perfect. Nice and slow. Remember, the pause at the top always makes it a bit harder. So if you want to work a bit tougher, just pause at the top. 20 seconds to go. That's good. Keep it going. Got less than 10 seconds. Good. Stop. Excellent. Okay, get yourselves a drink if you need one. All right. Nice little drink. Perfect. So, going into a fan favorite. You might know them by the name Russian Twists. We obviously know them as Norfolk Twists. All right. So, we're going to go to batter, but we're going to go 20 seconds of work this time with 10 seconds recovery. So, it's fast and furious, but a little bit different to what we did before. All right. So, lean back, either hands across your chest, arms out in front, whatever you want to do, just make sure that you're twisting from the waist, not just letting your arms do it. All right, cool. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. It's good. You can mix it up, do a bit of both. But lean back. His abs are working. Perfect. 15 seconds. Done. And stop. Good. 10 seconds rest. All right, so if you had hands across your chest last time, go straight out. If you were straight out, go hands across. Ready, go. Number 2. Mix up a bit. Halfway through, keep working. Remember, lean back so that your stomach is switched on and working hard. 2, 1, done. Good. Now, as you might have seen already, lifting your feet, again, just challenges things a little bit more. Lifting one foot puts a lot more pressure on one side, so give that a try as well. Oh, go, go, go. Kind of spoke a bit too much, didn't I? Got a bit of extra rest. We'll cut your rest down on the next one. Halfway through, and we're only getting a short rest on the next one because I spoke for too long. 3, 2, 1, stop. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. We're back on time. You had a little bit extra rest after number 2, so I'm a bit short this time. All right, just mixing things up a bit. Just make sure that stomach is working hard. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. Halfway through. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pressure on. Let's do it. Good. 10 seconds done. Halfway through. Keep working. Doesn't matter how you do it, just make sure the stomach's working. 3, 2, 1, done. Good. 3 to go. All right. Make sure the abs are working hard. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if you want another little thing to do to make it even harder, turn, pause, turn, pause. So make each rep really slow, controlled. 2, 1, done. So there's loads of ways, and obviously you can grab weights to make it even harder still. Got 2 more. Let's do it. Make it as hard as you can for yourself. Work to your limit. Halfway through. 2, 1, done. Awesome. One more, guys. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. This is good. Nice. See a few pauses going in. That's good. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Nice. Okay. So you've got 1 more minute of core. See, my brain is just saying transition plank to finish, but I can't do that. That'd be too mean, wouldn't it? So we'll do 30 seconds of mountain climbers just to finish off. So we can either go knees straight up or twist. But because it's core, take it nice and slow. All right. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. It's only 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds of today. Knees come up. Keep the bum down. Nice little pause. Engage the core muscles. It's not about working the heart and lungs. All about the abs. Halfway through. nice little burner. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. There you go. So that is cool. Done. Sorted. So we've got 5 minutes. So go get a drink, go get another slurp of coffee, whatever. We're moving on to it's BOXFIT next, isn't it? Bit of boxing, nice. So BOXFIT next. I'm gonna adjust the camera angles. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Thanks so much, Rob.
All right, can you guys still hear me all right? Thumbs up. Elaine, can you hear me? Yeah, good stuff. All right, so having a bit of a switch round. Let's have a look.
Thanks, Rob.
That's right, no worries. Take it easy.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. They're brilliant.
Cheers,
Have a good one. See you, Mike. Okay, so if you're jumping in for BOXFIT, just take your shoes off because you want your feet to be nice and slippy. All right. So do this without your shoes on. That's good. It's all good. Excellent. Yeah, I could do with a drink. How you guys doing? You okay? Yes, good. All right, so what are we looking at time-wise? There it is. Right, let's have a look. Oh, 2 minutes and we're going to get started. Okay, so a little bit of a background on BOXFIT while we're doing it. So I used to be a boxercise instructor when I first started 16 years ago. Did boxing and Thai boxing for about 6 years. So this class is like a combination of loads of different stuff. So some boxing stuff, some Thai boxing stuff, obviously weight training, but using boxing to inspire it all. So yeah, it's a little bit different, but it's good for the heart and lungs, good for the speed of your hands, and great if you want to go out and hit people and stuff. Not that you would do that because you're all really nice, but it's all good. All right. So we're just going to shake the arms out a little bit, roll the shoulders while we're waiting to see if anyone else comes along. If not, we'll get a crack in. We've got 1 minute. All right, keep it going. So roll them shoulders. Obviously, it's going to be a fair bit of work on the upper body today. We're not going to worry too much about the feet. Obviously, the movement of your feet is really important when you're doing this class. But today we're going to focus a little bit more on the punching, because the punching is more fun, isn't it? Let's be honest. All right. Good. Now swing the arms out, reach out as wide as you can, cross your body. Perfect. Okay, so little bit of coordination needed, but not too much. So we are going to take your left foot and get that in front. So your left foot will go forwards, all right? Left hand comes up, so it's protecting your face. So hand up in front of your face. Right hand up, protecting your face. That's it. In a nutshell, that is it. All right, now make sure that you've got a nice stance so that you feel quite balanced, so the right foot goes out. You don't want to be standing with one foot behind the other. Get the right foot out quite nice and wide so it's drawing like an L, a nice L shape. Hands are up. All right, now the left is slightly further forwards, so that's why it's your front hand. All right, so with this left, what we're going to do is punch forwards. Now, when you punch, you're not completely locking the arm out. All right, so there's a little bend, so you're going as straight as you can without completely locking out. We're going to do that 10 times. So nice and light, just let the shoulder drop in a bit. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax the arms. Okay, back up. All right. Good. Now this time we're going to turn the hip a little bit. All right, so throw that hand out, turn the hips a bit. So we just get the abs working a little bit, just get the legs turning a bit. 10 times. Straight out, straight back, but not locking the arm. All right. Breathe out as you go. And 10. Good. Now we can do the same thing, but off the backhand. Now with the backhand, we just want to make sure that we turn the hips. And this is where the footwork comes in. So you're going to go onto your toes on the back foot, so that as you punch, your toes turn, your foot turns, hips turn. All right, so that front hand is just the hip, backhand, hip and foot. All right, so let's go 10 times on that backhand. So right hand, turn the hips, turn the feet. And this is probably the trickiest punch to throw. You just got to get your feet turning with everything else. All right, cool. So let's just make it a bit more fun, shall we? So we're going to go left, right, twist, twist. 10 times. Let's go. It's good. So nice and tall. Punches come straight down the middle. All right, so look at yourself on your Zoom. Just come straight down the middle. All right. It's like we're making a fight promotional video, isn't it? Look, punching into the cameras. That's what the pros do. 10 times. Twist and twist. Make sure you're turning them hips. All right, still nice and light with the hands. Good. Roll them shoulders. Hopefully start to feel a bit of a burn going on in the shoulders. That's good. Now we're going to do 20. All right, so get ready. Let's go. So left, right is 1. Do 20 as fast as you can. I'm up to 10. What are you guys on? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome. It's good. All right. So give me a thumbs up if you want to do some hooks. Yeah. Oh, you're all so excited, so keen. Like it. All right, so hook off the front hand because that's easiest. So arm comes up. Yeah, looks mean. Front hand, good. Left hand, twist, and come back. So arm up, twist, and back. All right, so if you imagine you're trying to hit me in the head, your jab, cross is going right for my chin. The head hook is coming right on the side of my head. So you've got to get the elbow up and you twist in. It's like you're trying to knock someone's head off from the side. All right, it's a really nice punch. So let's do 10 of those. So arm up, twist, and back. Make sure you turn that hip. Get a little bit of power going through. Elbows up, get the shoulder over. Always back to your face though. Protect your face so it's not coming right the way back. Just back to your face, up, turn. See it, 10 of them. Just start to feel the shoulder working in a slightly different way to before. So with the jabs, it very much ties out the front. The hooks, you can start to feel it working the side of the arms. So it's good. Now we're going to mix it up a bit and go 1, 2, 3. So jab is 1, cross is 2, hook is 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3. So turn, turn, turn. All right, nice little combination. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go 10 times. Take your time if you're not sure. 1, 2, 3. Like I say, this is just a little taster, so we're not expecting anyone to be perfect right now, but you just 1, 2, head hook. All right, 1, 2, 3. Good, keep it going. I think that's 10. I've kind of lost count, I was in the zone. Good, all right. So now we're just going to really tire out that left arm. So jab, hook, jab, hook, 10 times. You have to really work those hips. So twist, twist. All right, 10 times. So jab, left hand, hook, left hand. Really tire out that left arm. Let's go 10 times. Breathe, breathe. That left arm should be getting quite tired. Oh, it's good. That was never 10. He didn't all do 10. Okay, so hook off the back. So right hand hook. Now this is quite tough as well. Now remember with that cross, I had to turn the foot. With the hook is the same thing. So arm comes up, twist, and back. So exactly the same punch, but you're just twisting that back foot. So have a look at my back foot. It's turning the knee slightly bent because you don't want to do that because it's going to hurt your knee, hurt your ankle. It's not good. All right, so off that backhand 10 times, off you go. So elbow up, twist, and then back to your face. Always protect your face. Keep your guard up. Don't drop your hands. Elbows up. Turns really good for the abs, really good for the legs. That's why boxers have all got really good abs and they eat loads of food. So 10 of these. And we're going to chuck it all together and have a bit of a laugh. All right. Whew, that's good. Nice little burn. So get yourself a little drink. We're making quick work of these combinations. Okay, let's throw all of those all together. So jab, cross, head hook, head hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure those hands stay up after each punch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always a hand up protecting your face. All right, let's go 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 times. Make sure you turn that foot on the second and fourth punches. All right, don't want to get your feet caught. Bit of balance, bit of coordination. Just let the hands stay nice and relaxed. No need for power, just turn that body. The power will come from twisting your hips anyway. It's good. See, if nothing else today, you'll have learned how to throw a couple of good hooks. So make sure you turn that body. I think I've got one more. Awesome. How was that? Is that all right? Yeah, we're good. Lane's good. Alison? You all right? Good. Roll them shoulders out. Right. So now we're going to do a bit of freestyle. So we're going to give you an opportunity to feel what it feels like to be a boxer. And we're going to give the arms a bit of a stretch out. So we're going for a 1 3-minute round, all right, of continuous work. But you've got to throw 2 punches and then kind of move around. So any 2 punches you like, and then just move around. So you've got to move one. Because obviously, if you're punching someone, they're not just going to stand still and let you punch them, are they? So you're going to have to move a little bit. So move those feet. 1, 2, any 2 punches, hooks, whatever you want. Just keep moving, all right? 3 minutes. Not 30. Hang on. All right, let's do it. So just relax. Everybody feels stupid together. Don't worry. All right. So any 2 punches, and then you got to move. All right. So move a little bit. All right. Change direction. So imagine that you're punching someone. If you're not sure, if you feel a bit silly, just stick to jab, cross, and then move. Just move those feet. Get used to moving around. Keep your hands up. Karen, keep them hands up. You're going to be well easy to hit. Good. Keep your hands up. Protect your face. The only fighters that drop their hands have got really quick reflexes. So keep those hands up. Protect your face. No one wants to get hit in the face. Just mix them up. Any punches you like out of the 4 we've learned today. Just let it go. It's good. Don't just walk around punching though. 2 punches and then move. You want to be grounded when you punch. That's it. Good. Nice. Gives you a bit of a flavour of what a boxer feels like. 3 minutes of punching and moving. It's quite tiring. Good. Now, if you feel comfortable, put a bit more power behind your punches. Clench your fists a bit harder. All right. Just put a bit more into them. Get those arms working. Move a bit faster. Always keeping your hands up though. Karen, get them hands up. Come on. Good. Nice. We're looking like good fighters. Keep it going. Keep those guards up, hands up. Shoulders will start getting tired. Heart and lungs working a bit. Keep working. Keep working. If it helps pretend that someone's trying to hit you, keep moving away from them. That's it. Keep going. My clock's gone dark, so I don't know how far through this we are. I reckon we've done about 2 minutes, probably. Keep it going. 2 punches. Move. Remember, turn those feet. Turn those feet. Turn the hips on the front. Feet and hips on the back. It's good. Keep moving. Keep the hands up. Hands up. Protect your face. That's it. Come on. Keep going. Keep working. Keep moving. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep it going. It's good. Almost there. Keep working. That's good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Almost there. I hope, as long as I press the button. Keep working. There we go. Done. Good. Nice. Let's have a little stretch. So, one arm over the top now. I'm breathing quite hard. Give me a thumbs up from a stretch if you worked quite hard then. Yeah. It's surprising, isn't it? So imagine doing 12 of those 3-minute rounds. What do you reckon? Pretty tough. So obviously we've got body shots to chuck in, uppercuts, some knees. We're starting to learn some kicks soon. So there's loads of stuff that goes on, but basically that's it. Sometimes to pick up weights, do punches with weights and stuff, change rounds. So yeah, it's good fun. Well, it's a little bit different. I like it. But then it's my class. So it's good. All right, just roll them shoulders out. Perfect. Good. All right, so that is BOXFIT in a nutshell. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to change the batteries over now and get ready for strength in about 5 minutes. Cheers, guys. See you soon.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Rob. Oh, thank you.
All right, who's still here? Alison, you there? Yep. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, we're back on. Awesome. Okay, so the batteries are changed. We are good to go. So, bit of strength next. So, because we've just worked arms, we'll do a little bit more legs, just to make sure that the legs are getting a bit of a workout. We'll also make sure that the upper body does a bit more. So, all you're going to need for strength today is a mat. Normally with strength, we get dumbbells and kettlebells and resistance bands, but today, all we need is a mat. And what we're also going to do is use a tea towel or resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, a stretchy bit of rubber. If you don't have one of those, grab yourselves a tea towel. I'll make use of the tea towel today, just to show you don't need loads of fancy equipment. You can do all right with that for today. All right. Now, just bring that down a bit. Awesome. That's good. Karen's still there. How you doing, Karen? You okay? You all right? Good. So tea towel if you don't have resistance bands. We've got 2 minutes and we're going to get cracking. Boom, boom, boom. So resistance band if you've got one. Tea towel if you don't have a band. And mats. That's all you're going to need for today. That's good. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Cool. Right, time-wise, what are we up to? Still 28, 29, 1 minute to go. 1 minute and we're going to get going. So bit of legs, bit of pushing, bit of pulling. That's going to be it for today. So strength classes are all about building resistance into your training. So to develop real strength, you need resistance. So it doesn't mean you have to spend loads of money on loads of stuff. But if you really want to see a difference in your strength, then you need to invest a little bit. So resistance bands are good. Little dumbbells, little kettlebells, some heavy stuff. You can use bottles. Karen's been known to use meatballs from time to time. Oh yes, there you go, look, chicken meatballs, lovely. So you can just about use anything, especially with it looking like we're going to go back into lockdown. Just use what you've got and then buy stuff when the world isn't going crazy. All right, so we are off. Bit of strength. So here we go. So today, we're going to start off with some squats. All right. So feet slightly wider than the hips, but we're going to bring the band up as we squat. So you can squat down, bring the band up and down, 10 reps. So squat as low as you can. You know, if you can only squat halfway, just squat halfway. Got bad knees, bad hips, just do what you can. If you need to work a bit harder, pull on the band a little bit as you squat down and put in a pause at the bottom. So when you squat to your lowest point, pause and come back up. It's good. It's nice burning feeling in the arms, in the legs. 10 reps. Good. Whoa, that was tough. Legs are still tired from yesterday, I think. This is good. All right. So it's just 10 reps. Alison, how many are you doing? 10? It's good. So we've done a few extra. It's all good. We like a bit extra. All right, set number 2. Let's go. So raise that band as you squat down. 10 reps. Unless you just want to carry on and do 20. It's all good. There you go. There's nothing wrong with doing extra. So squat, little pause, back up. Work those legs. It's good. Just work to what you can do. Nice. 10 reps, have a little walk around. So the great thing with strength is that if you're super strong and you've got really heavy weights, you'll be working as hard as someone that doesn't need weights to squat down and feel the legs working. So just work to whatever limit you can. And if you need a little rest, back it out, just do 8. Take a bit longer to rest. All right. Set number 3. Let's go. As long as you're working hard, that's all we care about. Good, keep it going. Ten, good. All right. So now we're going to go for a bit of a pull. So grab your resistance band or T-towel, depending on what you've got. Hands out in front so I cut my head off. All right. Band or T-towel in front. Breathe out. Pull to your chest. Back out. Now the idea is that you're pulling the band apart as you pull it towards you. All right, so get that resistance on. If you've got a T-towel, obviously you're not going to stretch it apart, but you still want to try and pull it apart. Let's get the shoulder blades engaged. Get those upper back muscles working properly. Awesome. Oh, legs are burning. Arms now starting to burn. It's good. 10 reps. Oh, and take a breather. This is good. Right, so roll them shoulders. Again, very good for posture, this one. That's why we like doing stuff like this. All right, so let's go. Pull. Especially if you're working on a laptop, working from home, sitting on the sofa, sitting on the bed. Bad posture, this sort of stuff will just balance you up a bit. And remember, if you need to work harder, pause at the chest. I'll definitely get the muscles burning. It's good. Oh, definitely gets you burning. All right, well done. Good work, team. Good work. We're doing well. Got one more set of these to do. And then we've got a bit of a push exercise. I wonder what that might be. Interesting. Right. Here we go. Last set. Pull that band or T-tail apart. Breathe out as you pull in. Really engage the back muscles. Oh, nice 10 reps. Good. So, gonna need your mat for the next one. So we've done the legs, we've done a pull. Now we need to do a push. So it's gonna be press ups, but it's gonna be 10. It's gonna be on your knees. Gonna make sure that your chest is going as low to the floor as possible. All right, make sure the hips go forwards. So you come down to the mat, pushing up. All right, 10 times. Hips fall forwards. If you keep your bum up, you're not really working hard at all. There's 10. Good. So you want to make sure that you're getting in nice and low, get the chest working. Good technique. All right. Oh, that's good. Hopefully Loren's going to turn up at some point so you can do Pilates to finish. I'm not sure I'm good enough to do Pilates. Cool. Okay. Next set of press ups. Set number 2. Bum forward. Make sure the hips fall forwards as you go. 10 times. Chest down. Breathe out as you push up. That's good. Nice little stretch out. One more set to do. Whew. All right. We ready? All good? Last set. Let's do it. Hands on. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten. Nice. Now, get yourselves a drink. And then we'll do something else. I think I hear the door. We're all good. Pilates is definitely on. Hey, Loren. Well, that's good news because I'm not the Pilates instructor. I'm rubbish at teaching Pilates. I've got really bad balance, so I'm glad she's here. All right, guys. What do we think about doing some clams? Oh, everyone loves clams, don't they? So, on your side, make sure the top hip is heavy. And also, as the Pilates instructor is watching, make sure that your head is flat, neutral spine, nice and straight. Top hip heavy, so pointing forward slightly. Lift that top knee, keeping the feet together. Squeeze the top, just 10 reps, so you can really squeeze the butt muscles, get them working. Nice, slow, controlled move, this one. That's good. All right, so again, although there's no resistance today, normally we'd stick some bands on, really weight those glutes down. I think that's 10. All right, so great exercise for the glutes. Good if you're a runner, swimmer, cyclist. anything really. It's always good to have good glute strength. All right, let's go. Set number 2. Keep that hip nice and still. Knee goes up, little squeeze in the glute. Down it comes. Nice controlled squeeze at the top, so like we have with the squats. If you need to make these a bit harder, squeeze at the top. Get a real good pinch in the glute. Set number 2. All right, so we've got 10 more to do. Then we're going to change round, and I think we've probably got time for a pull, and then we're done for strength. All right, let's go. Set number 3. So heavy hip, squeeze the top, really squeeze the glute, and don't move the hips. Breathe out as knee comes up. Breathe in as it comes down. Hopefully, nice little burn developing there. There we go. 3 sets done. So we're going to change round. All right. If you're doing this and you like it and you want to make it harder, stick a band around the thighs. Same technique, just works you a little bit harder. I just need to move my battery pack around. There we go. Hopefully you can all still hear me. I'm so short-sighted I can't see. Right, here we go. So 10 reps, top hip nice and heavy, head down. Let's go. Squeeze that glute as the top knee comes up. Isolate, keep the hips forwards. Nice. Set number 1 done. It's good. 2 more. All right. Let's do it. Let's go. 10 reps. Nice pause. Squeeze at the top. Awesome. 2 sets down. 1 to go. This is good. Really good. Take a bit of time to recover. All right. Make sure that hip is heavy. Off we go. Last one. Nice. 10 reps. There we go. Right. Up you come. Bring your resistance band. I think if I check the time, we've got time for another pull exercise. 2 minutes, apparently. Right, well, since I've got 2 minutes, 1 minute, we'll do 1 minute of work with the band. All right, so arms up, breathe out, pull down. We're going to work for a minute. Oh, this is going to be lovely. Alrighty, for the finish. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So bands up, T-tails up, pull, back out, pull it down, back up. If you're working with a T-tail, you've got to try and pull that T-tail to pieces, pull it apart. If you're working with the band, get that resistance. So the band is touching the top of your chest, pull down, get them elbows down. Like a lat pull down machine, just with the band. All right, keep working. Oh, halfway through. Should be a nice little burn developing now. I know mine is. Definitely. Come on. 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Magic. There you go. So that is me now signing out. So thanks for joining me. We've got my lovely, come on over. You're taking over. So now taking over from me is Loren. I've been Rob. I don't even know if I introduced myself. Oh well, I'm Rob, just in case you wondered. And now I'm going to hand on to Loren Pilates in about 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Sorry guys, be with you in a second. Just getting this set up sorted so you can see me. I'll come back a little bit. There we go, you can see all of me now. Perfect. So grab yourselves a little drink if you haven't already got one. And if you have, it's a good opportunity just to take a couple of minutes rest. I'm sure Rob has worked you hard this morning. So a couple of minutes and then we'll get going. Oh, I see little doggo in the top corner. Oh, always like dogs coming in. Right, so we'll just wait until everyone's back on screen. And then we'll just talk a little bit about Pilates before we get going. Okay, guys. Last little session of the day, and then you are done. What a good way to start a Saturday morning. Okay, so we'll just wait for everyone to come back in screen, then we'll just do a little run through of Pilates. Okay. So 1 more minute and then we'll get going. So Pilates, it's a bit of an all over body workout, slightly different to some of the exercises that you may already be used to. The idea is to kind of work in posture, work in your core, work in mobility, stability. So it's a really good all over workout. Our sessions tend to target 1 or 2 areas, but we will go through as much of an all over body workout as we can in our allocated 15 minutes. So 30 seconds and then we will get going. So if you've got shoes on, kick them off. We do Pilates either in socks or bare feet, whichever is preferable to you, but make sure you don't have shoes on. Perfect. Right, we'll get cracking. Okay, guys, so welcome to Pilates. So as I said, as much of an all over body workout as we can get it. So if we stand up nice and tall with our feet hip width apart, I'm just going to gently roll onto the balls of our feet, back onto the heels, just a gentle rocking motion. And stop when you feel like that weight is evenly distributed. between the ball and heel of your foot. Perfect. So once you find it, just stand up nice and tall. So give those shoulders a nice big roll for me. So we'll just do 5 shoulder rolls back and then 5 shoulder rolls forward. Really start to loosen up those shoulders, guys. Perfect. Now, just going to start with some spinal mobility. So 2 options. You can either stand with your hands outright or bring them into a praying position and make sure that your thumb is on that sternum. Okay, keep your hips nice and stable, so don't let them move side to side. I'm just going to gently rotate right to left, keeping those hips nice and stable so that movement is coming from the upper body only. Okay, so do 5 either side. So starting to mobilise that spine, really isolate the upper body in this movement. If at any point the hips start to move, just shorten that range of motion slightly. Perfect. And once you've done 5 each side, just let your hands fall down by your side. Perfect. So again, keeping those hips nice and stable, don't let them flare out. We're just going to run one hand down the outside of the leg as far as you can. Again, making sure those hips don't move. So we'll do 5 each side. So really control the movement. Really starting to get that spine warmed up now, guys. Looking good. So just let that head fall naturally with the body as you're moving side to side. I think I've done 5. Hopefully you're all keeping count, but just stand up nice and tall once you've done your 5. Perfect. So grab yourself a little bit of space. I'm just going to stand at the edge of the mat just so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to do some roll downs just to make sure that that spine is fully mobilized before cracking on with some other moves. So imagining that your spine is a chain, we're just going to drop that chin to chest and slowly start to roll down, imagining that you're releasing that chain link by link. So really slowly bend your legs as you need to. When you get down, you're going to walk it out. And when we get to the bottom, we're just going to come into a press up and then walk it back up again. When you roll yourself back up, again, you're restacking that chain link by link. So nice and slowly. So we'll just do 3 of those here. So as you come down into the push-up, if you need to drop down onto your knees, that's absolutely fine. So chin to chest first, and then slowly start to release that spine, imagining it's a chain, and you're moving each link individually. So push up when you get to the bottom. As I said, drop onto your knees if you have to, and then walk it back out. Slowly rolling yourself back up when you get to top. Looking good, guys. So just making sure that that spine is fully mobilized. So once you've done your 3 with a push up at the end, just do 1 more roll down. But when you get to the bottom, just walk it out. So you're on all 4s. So your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. So once you've done 3 full roll downs with a push up at the end, just do half a roll down where you come onto all 4s. Perfect, guys. So we want a nice neutral spine, so nice and straight, and we're going to work a little bit of hip and shoulder stability. So the key with this is to really engage that core. So draw that belly button in as if you're tightening a notch on the belt. And we're going to raise alternate arm with alternate leg and come back down, keeping those hips nice and stable. So really engage that core here, guys. If that's too difficult and you find that your hips are moving, just do upper body only or lower body only. The key here is to keep everything nice and stable. So we'll do 10 repetitions where left and right is 1 rep. So really start to engage that core, guys. So suck it in. You'll tighten that notch on that belt. Looking good, guys. So as well as working shoulder and hip mobility, you're working the stability of the hips and also working on coordination as well. So this is a really good all-rounded move. Looking good, guys. So once you've done 10 on each side, if you want to, just come back into a nice little child's pose stretch. So stick that bum over those heels as far as you can and just relax into it. Looking good, guys. So come back into that stretch if you want to, once you've done 10 on each side. You don't have to take the option of the stretch if you don't want to. You can stay in an all fours position if you want. Perfect. So once you've had your little stretch, I'm going to come into one more round of those. So again, draw that belly in, really start to get that core engagement. Keep those hips nice and stable and just alternate arm, alternate leg. Again, if that's too difficult and you find you're losing hip stability, just do upper body or lower body only in isolation. You don't have to do both of them together. Looking good, guys. So again, we'll do 10 more here. And once you've done your 10, if you want to, just come back into that stretch. So stick that bum over those heels and just relax into it. Looking good, guys. Perfect. So once you've done your 10, just come back into that stretch, stick that bum over those heels and relax into it. Looking good, guys. Perfect. So we are keeping on the mat for the next move. And obviously it wouldn't be Pilates if we didn't work the core a little bit. So just coming onto one side, don't worry, I will even you up. You've got 2 options for this. The easier option is to come up onto your forearm. So rest on that forearm, or if you want the harder option, come up onto straight arm. This move is called thread the needle, and it's really going to work those obliques. So you're really going to start to feel it in your side. So the starting position will be arm up in the air. And imagine that you've got a barrel in front of you and you've got to work that arm around that barrel and underneath. So from a different angle, just so you can see what it looks like up here. So we'll start arm up here and really work that arm around that barrel and thread that arm under. So if you do it on straight arm, it is going to be harder. So the easier option, if you want a little bit more balance, is to come up onto your forearm. You'll find it just a little bit easier just to move around that barrel. So we'll do 10 here, guys. And once you've done 10 threads, so from the front, work that arm round. Once you've done your 10, just relax onto the floor. You should start to really feel it in the side, starting to work those oblique muscles. Looking good, guys. So take the easier option of coming onto the forearm if you need it. And if you've got any form of scoliosis, so curvature of the spine, this is a really good exercise just to start to pull everything into alignment. Perfect. So once you've done the 10 on one side, we'll even you up as you go along. Come up onto the alternate side. So again, if you worked one side with the forearm, make sure you do exactly the same on the opposite side. So you're working equally as hard. And just come up and start to roll that arm around that barrel and thread that hand under. So again, we'll do 10 here. And then we'll have a little relax after. Looking good, guys. So you might find that one side is easier than the other. That's perfectly normal. Most people have a slightly more dominant side. Just means you need to do more exercises like this to even yourself up. Looking good. So once you've done your 10, just relax. Perfect. Okay, so grab yourselves a little drink if you need to once you've done your 10. It's not the nicest of moves. What time have we got? Perfect. Okay, guys, we'll go into one more set of those and then we'll move on to another move. So the first side that you started on, we'll go back onto that. Really work those obliques hard. So the easier option on the forearm, work the arm round and back up. Or if you want to challenge yourself, come up onto straight arm. It's just slightly harder to work that balance. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Should start to really feel that burn in those sides. So again, once you've done 10 on one side, if you need to take a little breather, feel free to take one. If not, move on to the opposite side and even yourself up. Again, if you've worked on forearm on one side, make sure you work forearm on the opposite, so you're not working one side harder than the other. So as well as primarily working the obliques, you will get a small workout in the core as well, just as everything works hard to stabilize yourself. So 10 on the opposite side. And then grab yourselves a little drink once you're done. Alternatively, if you want to come onto your back and just hug those knees to the chest, it's just a nice little stretch out. Looking good, guys. So I should have really felt the burn in that side there. So once done, come onto the back, just hug those knees into the chest. Perfect. So we'll do one move which focuses more on the abs. And you've got two options for this. So the easier option will be to keep your feet flat on the floor. Or if you want to make it slightly harder, bring your knees into tabletop position so they're at a nice 90 degrees. Okay, and raise the upper body to the point where your shoulder blades are just off the floor, and imagine that you've got an apple between your chin and your chest and you're not allowed to let that apple slide out. So bring those arms to your side. I'm just going to do 5 pulses down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip the hands over and 5 more pulses here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 50 pulses here. And to make sure you breathe, as you pulse for 5, breathe in. When you flip the hands over, breathe out for 5. So obviously the quicker you do this move, the quicker you pulse your hands, the quicker you'll get the move over and done with. Or if you want to take your time and squeeze the most out of it, you can pulse slightly slower. So pulse down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip the hands over, pulse again, 2, 3, 4, 5. So really starting to work that core. So like I said, we'll do 50 pulses here. The whole move in its full form is called the 100. So you'd normally do 100 pulses, but I'll let you off a little bit easier today, guys, because it's Saturday and I know Rob will have worked you hard already. So once you've done 50, just bring those knees into the chest. Nice little stretch, just relax everything out. Okay, I reckon we've got time for one more set of those before I release you from the session. So hug those knees to the chest. And when you're ready, come into one more set. So again, feet flat on the floor if you need the slightly easier option. Bring those knees into tabletops, a nice 90 degrees. Raise that upper body. You've still got that apple between your chin and your chest. And we're going to pulse for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip the hands over, pulse for another 5. So we'll do another 50 here. And as before, breathe in for 5 pulses. As you flip those hands over, breathe out for 5 pulses. Looking good, guys. Should really start to feel that burn in those abs. Again, the quicker you pulse, the quicker you'll get the move over and done with. Looking good, guys. So once you're done, just bring those knees into the chest. Just stretch them out. And I reckon, cool, I've gone over by a couple of minutes, look. Well done today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little taste into Pilates. Didn't quite have time to move on to some legs, but a full session would work a little bit legs in there. So I shall hand you back over to Rob. So well done today, guys.
You keep the box. Awesome. All right, so that is our first taster session done. What have you done? Oh, my leg's killing. So thanks for joining in. Obviously we're gonna stick this up on the website so you'll all be famous, and hopefully we'll get some more new faces in the classes for the coming months. So cheers for joining us, guys. We're gonna end the recording now. You end the recording, babe. Go on. And yeah, we will see you all next week with the new lot of classes. Cheers, guys. Take care.